What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome back to some more F1 2016 career mode for part 10. This is the Silverstone, the British Grand Prix. And yeah, if you missed last episode at Austria, it was a pretty similar weekend as we had in Russia, as well as Baku. The Mercedes cars just wouldn't stop fighting, and yeah, we ended up picking up another win. What's up, Bruce Mitchell? Welcome to the stream. Just give me a sec while I get this stream up on my phone. Alright, here we go then. So, there's nothing really else to say, to be honest. We need to build up some resource points, and I think what we're going to go for is reducing drag, as that will be the best idea. Let's just go to FP1. Nothing else to say, let's go. It's been years, man. How's it going? Yeah, bro. Literally, like, nearly 10 years. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm doing well. How about you, brother?
Welcome to Silverstone, home of Formula One racing in Great Britain, where shortly we're expecting the cars to appear for today's practice session. Anthony Davidson, you've driven this circuit more than a few times in your career, and you've been around long enough to remember the pre-wing layout as well. But how do you like Silverstone in its current guise?
Well, the old circuit was a lot of fun, of course, but I do like the current layout. The reprofiled Abbey is faster than it used to be, and I always felt it was missing a sort of slow technical section. And now the corners up at Village and the Loop gives us that. So yeah, I'm a fan, and on top of that, I think it's created some more overtaking opportunities.
Alright. Let's do our usual setup before going out for track acclimatization. Looks like we've got access to hards, mediums, and softs this weekend. So look how much slower the hards are in general. That's just insane. Alright. Doing great, man. I've still been doing universe mode. Jesus, man. You must have real love for the game, because I can't fucking play those new WWEs now. They are awful.
It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Yeah, I think the last thing I did was 2K24 My Rise, and then before that, literally 2K19. Like, I just have not been playing the games anymore. Not nearly as much as I was back in the day anyway. We just don't have a proper career mode anymore, so, you know, I just don't really want to play it. That and the gameplay is awful, in my opinion. Like, compared to what it was, I just don't like it. Alright. Yeah, let's get out there. Hey, what's up, retailer? Welcome back, bro.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
You're not late, don't worry. You are just in time for the first laps. Oh, I didn't do the Tomb Raider 2 live stream today, by the way, because I still hadn't had my dinner yet. Honestly, I think I might do them a bit earlier, like maybe 5 PM Tomb Raider 2 tomorrow. I think I'll test that out, because 7 PM is just not a good time, because that's usually the time I get my dinner, so, you know. Gang, I'm going to Bawdsey tomorrow. I'm cooked. I've been stressing mad while packing. Oh yeah, you're not going to be here tomorrow. That sucks, dude. Maybe you might be able to tune in with data. I don't know.
Don't be afraid to come in and change your setup. That's what practice is for. We want to be quick, but we also want to be comfortable and consistent. Let's find that balance.
Of course. So here we are on the hard tyres, these weird orange things. Or is it like a peach colour? I think it's more of a peach colour. So odd and weird. I could, but the gang would be sleeping. Yeah, we could keep it quiet, bro. Just a shame you can't really join for the F1 25 stream. Like, proper join. I think Lego Master will be able to. He did say yesterday that... well, he did say something about hopping on F1 25 today. I don't know if he'll be on Friday, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I was practicing on Silverstone earlier today. I did about 15 laps. It's So I feel kind of confident around here, but we're on legend difficulty now if you didn't see last episode, so yeah, this could be awful. I've had some pretty awful weekends around Silverstone, so, you know. Especially Season 1 Silverstone, it's usually the worst for me. It's usually, like, probably the worst Grand Prix I have in a season, so... you know, we've managed to score points every race so far. Hopefully Silverstone doesn't break that little record that we've got going. Car feels good, I won't lie, but I mean we've done a lot of work on it at this point. I think there's only 21 races, so we're actually nearly halfway done. I think halfway through this weekend is the halfway point, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 21. I had to pack 3 different bags, a suitcase, a duffel bag, and my actual bag, because my school are whiny bitches. Crazy. Well, how long are you gone for? It's a good thing I don't stream on Saturday. I don't know about on Sunday. I probably will do Tomb Raider 2 on Sunday, if I have time. I've applied to 3 more jobs today. So, literally, once it gets to May, I'm just going to go to the job centre for it. Because it's a bit of a piss take at this point, you know? 2 months looking for a job and only 1 responds. And then they don't respond again after that. I don't get it. Fucking wasting my time. I don't know how that was a green, but whatever. Cool. Why are you saying that now and not the other lap? Oh, I guess when we go through these... Alright, never mind. Yeah, it counts the score as we do it. It's so weird having to brake around corners that I'm absolutely not used to. Like, you don't have to brake around cops anymore. You just have to, like, lift a little bit. But on this game, you proper brake. Guess it just goes to show how far we've come handling-wise. Like IRL.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
5 people watching, what's up guys? Gang, we are doing a manhunt thing tomorrow. I'm gonna be hiding in the trees. Wow. Well, at least it sounds like you'll be having fun. In near darkness. What the fuck kind of school would make you do that? Nearly maximum points.
Going over the data.
1-2 are insane, but I'm more insane by climbing a tree. Go for it, bro. Jesus, look at how much tyre wear we've got from just 3-4 laps. And these are on the hards. Fucking hell, the softs are going to be cooked.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
The Mercs are always fighting, it seems. Yeah, literally all of our race wins are because they can't stop fighting, even though they're way quicker. What's up, Zareth? Welcome back, bro. Alright. Let's get in the pits.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Why are you playing F120? You ask this every time, bro. Come on. I'm not answering this question every episode. I'm doing a series on F1 2016 career mode. I'm finishing the season. We are on episode 10. Jesus, man. It's like Groundhog Day. Alright. I wonder how much time we'll have for each practice program. Because obviously we were able to get pretty much all of them done within one session. I'm pretty sure in Austria, but that's Austria, it's a much quicker track. I don't know how it's going to be here. Has Wehrlein set any laps yet? Let's have a look. So we have 19 minutes left of the session. Pascal has not set any laps yet. So I want to do tyre management now, and then we have qualifying pace after that, so let's go.
Okie dokie, we like to get a tyre wear program done on at least one compound during these sessions. We can get some good strategy and development information, so it's worth the effort. Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
Alright. Still don't get why quali practice is 3 laps. I know. It's weird, isn't it? But, I don't mind it, I guess. So here we are on the mediums that look like hards. Or would it be the other way around, I guess? I can't believe the old hard tyres were peach coloured. That's crazy. So here we are now on the mediums for tyre management. We've got 4 laps. Let's see how it goes. Alright, hopefully Bottas is not getting in our way on this program. That would be really annoying. We dealt with that a little bit during Austria. Maybe we could go round the outside here. Lovely. Oh, he's pitting anyway, never mind. Alright, let's see how this goes. Not even a full lap and 4% wear. Yeah, Silverstone eats up the tyres. Particularly in Maggots and Beckett's. But Cops isn't very good for it neither. It's why you see me do the worst around here. Like, we're probably going to go for a 2-stop, even though the quicker strategy would probably be the 1-stop. I really don't think we'd be able to pull off a 1-stop because of all the tyre wear. Even this program is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, I was really careful that lap and we still got green. Nowhere near purple. But green is better than red. Oh no! Jesus man, yeah, that corner is awful as well. My prediction for this stream is going to be P2. I don't know about that, man. We're on legend difficulty now as well. Like, I moved it up. So we're not on master anymore, it's on legend. It didn't seem to affect Austria, but we'll see how it does on a proper track. Because Austria, you could kind of make up for any mishaps because it's mostly about straight line speed anyway. But Silverstone is one of the more technical tracks. Really eats up the tyres. So, yeah, this is like the ultimate test, basically. And I want to do well here because it's the home Grand Prix, so... You know, even though I hate the track, I just really don't like Silverstone. I like it in reverse though, which is really surprising, but you can thank F125 for that.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Doing a good job keeping it purple though. I guess that's because I was a bit more careful. You want to reverse Monaco? Hell yeah. I still have like lots of footage of like me doing tracks in reverse as suggestions for, you know, whenever they want to add more reverse tracks. I don't know if they'll do it in this in F125 for the 26 season update, but I do need to get round to compiling that video, so I'll have to do that at some point. Maybe I might be able to get it out for Sunday. I already have a Call of Duty Ghosts video coming out on Saturday, so yeah, I'll try and get it out for Sunday. And then you guys can comment suggestions for me to do like any like sequels or whatever. I'd love a reverse Monaco in the rain with full wets. Of course you would. Oh, of course you would. 6 viewers, what's up guys? Just for me to go on some slicks. So you'd just be drifting everywhere. This is going a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest with you. Well above the target lap time as well. It's just going really well. The only place I'd have grip is the tunnel. Yeah, once this program's done, I'm going to do a push lap just to see how the mediums are when pushing and not trying to save the tyres, which I can guarantee we won't be doing in the race, hence why we'll be doing a 2-stop, which will be slower, right? But, you know, the time taken, the time it says on the strategy screen doesn't account for, you know, car battles and, you know, how long pit stops take and all that, you know? So we might be alright. There we go.
Right, that's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can analyze the data. Box this lap.
Having to lift around there is really weird as well. But I like it. I like this game feels completely different to probably anything that comes after it. Like, I'm really curious to see how 2017 feels in comparison.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Should be a lot quicker through here since we're pushing now. Well, it might be counting one of my hard laps, I'm not sure. Probably is. I'm just gonna watch the F1 movie the whole time on my way to Bawdsey. Dude, I still haven't watched that yet. Because I don't have Apple TV, whatever, and I'm not going to get it. Fuck that. If it's on DVD, I'll get it at some point.
That last lap moves us into 9th.
Nice. Okay,
Right, coming
let's
at the end of
box.
this lap.
Watch it for free. Because I'm a pirate. Nice. My brother does that as well. What's up, Quasmo? Great win last race. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks. Very, very strange. But pretty much all of our wins have been because the Mercedes just won't stop fighting and we just keep gaining more and more time. Even if I moved up the difficulty, like, the same result happens. So, I'm curious to see how this one will go, because Silverstone's always been a track that I struggle at, particularly in the race. So, it's going to be cool to find out where we stand in the pecking order. Alright, I think that might be FP1 done, to be honest with you. I struggle a lot through Mackett's and Beckett's. Oh, I get that. I absolutely get that. Yeah, Maggots and Beckett's used to be so difficult for me. Like, you guys really got to check out my first season on F1 23 career, because, wow. How good I was at the beginning of that series versus how good I was by the end is literally night and fucking day, you know? My laptop just crashed hard, holy shit. What happened? How much time have we got? We got 6 minutes, okay. I think we'll just retire here. And then, do qualifying pace in FP2.
All the cars are now over the line. Your top three again are Hamilton, Rosberg.
Well, the guys seem pretty quick on hards, but that might be because of track evolution. I'm just going to go with that and assume we're not buns. But if I'm going to be shit at any track, it's going to be Silverstone. It's always fucking Silverstone. I hate it. I had to do a hard shutdown. Oh, man. At least it seems okay now, right? Oh, it's raining. Looks like we're skipping FP2. Damn it, man. We can do some R&D, though, but only for fuel efficiency. And I do want to upgrade the drag, so we'll go to FP2, but we're going to instantly retire from the session because it's a rainy session, and yeah, there's no point.
Practice session there.
I ain't doing that. Really hope it doesn't do anything in the race. Really don't want to do Silverstone in the wet. That would be the worst. Or maybe not, actually, you know, less tyre wear, maybe, and we've always been a lot quicker in the wet compared to the AI. Don't know how it would be on Legend, but it is what it is. Alright, FP3. It is still fucking raining. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, we could advance time, see if it... Apparently it will dry up, but will it dry up enough for us to actually be able to go out on slicks? Live TV feed, everyone's still on Inters. Sorry, Wolves got relegated, bro. Oh, I knew that was going to happen all the way back in November, bro. You don't have to worry. We'll bounce back up within a couple of seasons, I'm sure. We're a good team. Didn't really deserve to get relegated, to be honest, but, you know, losses are losses. Oh, man, are you fucking... Ah, here we go. Let's go. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do now. Let's go. Thank God it dried up. Jesus. Alright, let's see how quali pace does. We're on the softs, by the way. So, that's how much tyre wear Silverstone has. Can't have the ultra softs. Can't have the super softs. It has to be on what is now the mediums. That's how bad it is. Alright, 3 laps of quali practice, unless we get purple first try. At least Leicester in League One. That is funny. Considering what they've been through the last 10 years, it's wild. And then, Tottenham could go down soon. Although they did win recently, so, you know. I think they won? I don't know. They either won or they drew. I don't know, I don't really keep tabs on it. I just think it'd be really funny if Tottenham went down. At least it won't be raining in qualifying, because FP3 and qualifying are on the same day. I think they drew against Brighton. Yeah, they almost picked up the win, didn't they? I thought they had another match after that, so that's why I wasn't really sure. They nearly won. Till they didn't. It's not a lot of grip. Alright, let's push. Not a very good corner there. But we're doing alright so far. Alright, let's see what this gets us.
Great work. We've hit our second
P5.
target time. Let's try and repeat that in qualifying.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, we're not as bad at Silverstone on this game as I thought we would be.
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
I thought we'd be fine if I, like, you know, just tried to push through this corner. And we're still doing shit. Alright, now we gotta try and make up that time. It's not good. Okay, that wasn't a very good lap in general.
We've hit our primary target time. We're happy with that.
Estimated position 13th. We can do better. There'll be a lot of tyre wear now, yup. That's why we're struggling. Jesus, he barely make it round the corners with these tyres. The tyre wear is going to be atrocious during the race.
Okay, then.
Just about beat it. P9.
Useful data. Return to base when you can, so we can go over it.
And then the first lap was good enough for 5th, so we look pretty good around Silverstone according to the practice program, so that's good, at the very least.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Perfect, wow. By the way, our rivalry with Raikkonen finished last episode, but you probably saw that anyway. So I wonder who our next rival is going to be, considering where we're at in the championship right now. Alright, well, that's practice done. Pretty successful, to be honest. I thought it would be a lot worse, considering how Season 1 Silverstone usually goes for me. But F1 2016 is full of surprises. I'm loving this game, I really am. I definitely will be playing it more after the series is done. I'll probably try out the Pro Season, to be fair. I don't know if I'd want to get rid of this save file, and I don't know if I'd want to continue it neither. Just leave it as like a time capsule for the series. And we could always come back to it one day as well. Alright, let's advance to quali.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session.
P5 by the end of it. Pascal got P10, so he's looking quick. Still hasn't scored points yet though, but I really do think it's only a matter of time. New rival, here we go, just as I was mentioning it.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Of course. I usually do. Oh, never mind. Oh, no! Oh! Why? Why is it got to be Nico Rosberg? Come on, man. I mean, I get it. Yeah, cooked. I'm actually cooked. Like, I've got to hope and pray. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I'll lose it anyway. Even if I beat them in the race, the rivalry system in this game is so specific. I'd have to get, like, quicker sectors and stuff. I'd have to hope he crashes out in qualifying all the time. Otherwise, he's just gonna beat me every time. I could win every fucking race for the next fucking 5-10 races and he would still win the rivalry because he's got the faster car. God damn it, man. I don't even know if rivalries end in this game unless you win them, because obviously we lost to Raikkonen and then the rivalry continued. I don't know, man. We're cooked. That's awful.
Hey, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations.
At least with
through for the
Raikkonen, we were able to
upcoming qualifying
out-qualify him sometimes, even though like he would sometimes get a faster qualifying lap overall, because it counts Q2 for some fucking bizarre reason. Like, it counts Q1 and 2. But with Rosberg, we ain't got no hope. Like, this is going to be a loss. No matter what happens, this is going to be a loss. And I don't know if rivalries, again, end in this game until you win them. It's odd. I'm not looking forward to it, I'll tell you that. Sorry, sorry, I'm just messaging. Alright, qualifying 9th or higher. Is that like the highest fucking qualifying target they've given me? I think it is. I don't know. Okay, let's get, some of these parts in the car. Boom, this is the one I want. Drag reduction. Smaller, more efficient brake ducts can reduce drags while still channeling the same amount of airflow to the brakes, ensuring cooling is not compromised. It is manner, to be fair. Yeah, but we're pretty good. Look here. We're like in the midfield now. It's a pretty good car at this point with all these upgrades that we've gotten, and we're going to keep going up, I think. You're over-exceeding by a big margin. That's how it usually works in these career modes, to be honest. It just is what it is, you know, the AI is just buns. They're just not very good. I mean, like, we can send, like, dive bombs down into corners. The AI just don't really try that. Let's be real. There's some things that the AI just don't do, which gives us a clear advantage. Alright. I think we're about halfway through this season. Yeah, after Hungary... I think halfway through Hungary, we are then halfway through the season. So, how many races is this? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it is 21. I knew it was 21. It's not too much then. I thought it was 24. 21 is still a lot. Like, that's 21 individual days I'm playing this for these episodes, and we're only doing it like twice a week as well. But, I mean, it should take up all the time we need until the DLC comes out. If the DLC release date gets announced or whatever, we'll just stream this more. AI were basic developed over the F1 games to come. I guess, but it's also regressed, right?
In recent seasons, much talk
like F1 24 AI was awful, and 25 is just an extension of that.
Others say it's
better,
part of the sport.
But it's still pretty
Are we
bad.
going to see drivers trying to look after their tyres here, or throw
they do
caution
battle
to
at
the
least,
wind and
right?
worry
But
about that when it becomes a problem?
the AI acceleration
Tyre
coming
wear
out
is
of
always
corners, I
something
don't know
you have to
why
consider to a
and
certain
how that
degree.
happens.
Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
Okay,
Alright.
you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Of course. Alright, so we got softs, mediums, softs. Should we go out on mediums first? Fuck it. This lap doesn't matter. Let's go out on mediums, do a couple of laps, come back in, bolt on the softs, get through to Q2.
Okay, let's update the setup. All personnel be aware, car leaving.
Alright, here we go. So this lap doesn't matter. Not going to beat anyone's time with these anyway. Mediums are the modern hards, right? Yes. I mean, look at the colours, you know? That's what I'm thinking anyway. That's what this game implies. You know, I could look it up and it would be completely different, but I don't know, man. The hards in this game are really, really slow compared to even these. So nowadays they would be called the super hards, which is insane. And I wonder if ultra hards exist, you know? Or at least, like, if they ever existed. Probably not. Same with super hards, to be fair. I forgot to put the fuel mix down as well. We have to remember to do that. I'd love to use ultra hards, no pit stops ever. That's pretty much what they would be, wouldn't they, right? I'm guessing ultra hards, right? Technically you could say those are the full wets, right? And then the super hards are the inters. But I don't know, they wear out really quick, don't they, in the dry? Never mind, never mind. Imagine the amount of rubber super hards would be though, or ultra hards for that matter. It'd be insane. You could do like 200 laps or something. Maybe. Yeah, probably actually. I'm guessing like if super hards are the old hards, then I guess road tires, right? Like the ones you get on any car in the street. That would be super hards. Because they never wear out, right? Like it's very difficult to puncture them. My mum didn't change her tyres for 5 years. That's crazy. I remember Hypersoft in 2018. That's a thing? I need to go back to 2018, man. I missed that game. And I only ever played the demo. I loved it that much. But you know, everything I read about online was telling me that 2018 was basically the beta to 2019. So I just got 2019 instead. But I really do want to play 2018. I have to buy that this year. For sure. Not sure if I'd do any content on it, as I do plan to do F1 2017 at this point next year. ...2018 has worse graphics, but good game overall. Yeah. It's night and day between these games and 2019 onwards. They all are pretty similar in graphics, though I think 25 was a bit of an upgrade. F1 25 looks really good. Like, I'm used to it now, but at release, oh my god, it looks awesome. Like, I was able to really see the difference between that and F1 24. Pretty much night and day. Well, maybe not night and day, but I could definitely see the upgrade, you know? Ooh, 5 cents quicker. Nice.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Went quicker than some of the guys on softs. Pace is good. We went quicker than Pascal, and he's on softs. So we're gonna be pretty quick. It's looking good. We're going even quicker now. I guess it's because the track's rubbering in. But I am going to pick this lap. I'm not going to waste any more time on these mediums.
Pascal's currently in 6th place. P6.
Nice. I'm well happy with that. And the fact that we were still going like a little quicker on that in-lap as well. I think these mediums might be usable in the next session as well. Which is good, because then we can save tyre life on softs. Or rather, save an extra set of softs, should I say. Because those tyres are going to get worn out pretty quick compared to these. 10 minutes left of the session, I think that says. Let's double check. I think it is 10. Oh, it'd be 9 now. Yeah. Just under 10 minutes left in the session. Raikkonen's out on mediums. Wehrlein on an in-lap. He's done pretty well. Alright, let's get these softs bolted on. Wow, look at that. Jesus, that delta is crazy.
Our best lap so far is a 1:34.1.
Cool. Let's have a look at the timings for everyone else, shall we? We're about a second off of Vettel. Pascal's now gone quicker than us, so he set a second lap on the softs and went quicker. Good for him, man, good for him. Wait, so does that mean the softs are good enough for another lap? Crazy if so. Alright, let's get out there.
Engine fired, we're set.
Yeah, well, I was on a harder set, so... Boost off! Alright. Let's get a good lap in. Maybe we could go for another lap after that, because apparently Wehrlein still found time going for a second lap, so we may as well give it a go, if we have enough time. Probably, I think we will. Alright, let's do this. A lot more grip. Wow. Wow. 6/10 up. Right, come on. I don't know if it's a controller issue or not, because it happens on bloody every F1 game I play, other than 23 for some reason. Where my steering just stops responding. Wow, nearly 8/10 up. That puts us up to P8. Only Sector 1 I like. Yeah, I mean, I really don't like Sector 3. Although doing it in reverse in F1 25 is pretty cool. I quite like it there. Honestly, they should just do Silverstone in reverse, like, all the time. Yeah, not enough grip now. No, fuck you, it's qualifying. I'm just gonna come in anyway. End of qualifying as well. Why wouldn't I come in? Alright, come on, hurry up. Alright, me and Pascal both made it through. No real surprises in the elimination department. So, yeah, Renault and Sauber, they're pretty bad. Kvyat and Gutierrez are not as good as their teammates, so no surprises there. Kimi's pretty low down, but he's on mediums. Same goes for Ricciardo, Rosberg, and Verstappen. Okay. Even on mediums, Rosberg is beating us, so, like, we're really cooked. Alright, Q2. We could go... Oh, we could do another lap on those softs. I mean, they are still quicker than the mediums, so I don't think we'll be using the mediums again. Let's go on the old set.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
I did forget to drain the fuel tank. Would be worth some extra speed, but we'll leave it as is. This is always a banker lap anyway, so we'll do it when we come back. Oh no, Pascal. For God's sake, man, what are you doing? Get out of the fucking way! Jesus, man. I don't think he's fully gotten in the way, maybe he is giving me a little bit of a toe, but man, get out of the fucking way. Right, here he is. That's probably the weakest point of this game. The AI just don't get out of the way in practice and quali. So it leads to some frustrating moments. About 2 seconds slower, but these are like 3 laps old, so I'm not really fussed.
You're dropping down the order. You're currently in P4.
Yeah, that's fine. I ain't worried. Hi people watching, what's up guys?
Conditions still remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
Yeah, hopefully it stays like this for the race. Probably going to get off since I'm going to be waking up at like 6:40 or something. Yeah, that's alright, bro. I'll see you when I see you. Whenever you get back or whatever. We could still win the championship, to be honest. We're only about 44 points off. Like, that's really not far. That's about 2 race wins, though we do have 2 drivers to worry about in that regard. But when more upgrades come in, right, like, surely we just get better and better. I don't think we'll catch up to Mercedes anytime soon. But we are mathematically in the championship fight, which is insane. Alright. You need Mercedes to keep scrapping. Exactly. They keep doing that and I keep qualifying well, then there's a chance. It is very doable. We're not even halfway through the season yet. Halfway through Hungary weekend, which is next episode, then we'll be halfway through the season. Don't know what Verline's gonna get. I think he got a P12. Oh, he went slower than me. He must be on older softs than the Q1s, so he hasn't done his proper lap yet. Fingers crossed. I want Pascal to get his points, man. Alright. Let's go. Let's get into Q3. I mean, that original lap was still good enough for P12. which is not the worst on the grid. We're not that far off a Q3, so with these fresh ones, I wonder where we're going to end up. You got a favourite takeaway order? I usually just get a chicken fillet burger, cheesy chips, and a Pepsi Max. That's my go-to. If I'm not feeling the burger, I just go with a barbecue chicken pizza or a pepperoni. Can't go wrong with pepperoni. Same bro, but no cheese. How can you have chips with no cheese? Especially if it's takeaway chips. Yuck. Well, maybe not yuck. They're just boring. You know? I gotta have cheese on them.
Remaining in the session. We need a good lap here, or we're out of qualifying.
No, in the burger, I mean. Oh, well, I have a chicken fillet burger. There's never any cheese in that. Alright, let's go. Let's get into Q3. Wow, already a lot quicker. That's how much grip are on these fresh ones. Losing a lot of speed down here though. Oh yeah, that's because we got the slipstream off of Airline, didn't we? Never mind. I was really confused for a second there. Yellow flag ahead. There's a car that stopped on track. Oh, he spun it! It's Grosjean in the Haas. He just sat on track. I think he spun it or something, I don't know. What is that? Did you see that shit? I literally... Oh my god. What is that? It must be my controller or something. I don't know. No way this has been like a reoccurring bug for a decade. I don't remember ever running into it in 23. Right, 7 tenths up. That's put us P7.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
For people watching, what's up guys? Alright, I think we made it through. Yeah! Rid of Dixie Chicken. No. I love the engine noises in this game, man. They're so much better than the newer games. I don't know why you're deleting the messages, bro. Like, they just come up on screen anyway. Alright.
Best lap so far is a 1 minute 33.5.
Shit. Is Wehrlein on a lap? I think he is. About to cross the line. What's he gonna get? Oh, P13. He's out. No surprises there. Can't lie, my sister's messing with my phone. Oh, alright. Look at that, man. There was a bit of a chance for some of those soft tyre runners as Vettel and Bottas did their laps on the mediums. Look at that then. So no surprises in the top 10. Actually, both McLarens are in the top 10 now. Usually we get a Toro Rosso and a Williams, like both Williams cars, but this time McLaren Honda, big improvements going into their home Grand Prix. And other than ourselves, no other surprises. Interesting. McLaren are pretty good in this game. At least over the course of a career season anyway. Gotta hop off, bro. Alright. I'll see you probably tomorrow on the F1 25 stream. Though I am streaming Tomb Raider 2 a little before that as well. About 5 hours before that. I'm going to try a 5 PM stream tomorrow and see how that goes. Have a good race. Cheers, bro. Be sure to check it out when you get the time. Alright, so... yeah, we'll just go on those Q2 softs that we were just on, and then we'll settle up.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Okay. Let's do this. Alright, 134.0, not good at all, but we are on an old set of softs here, so...
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. You've been moved down to P6.
The real lap will be the final one.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather. You've dropped to P10.
Oh, this is going to be a long episode, ain't it? God, I'm the Belgium episode is going to be the longest. That one's going to be crazy, but I really enjoy that track, so I don't really care. I think that's just a couple of episodes away. I think it's after the next one, ain't it? So don't have to wait long. I think it will be next Thursday, won't it?
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.0.
Alright. Oh, we don't have that much time. Right, let's get out there.
We're ready.
Get a lap in. Final lap. This is the most important one. No one else coming out? Just us? Guess it's just us. Yeah. Very odd, but whatever. I don't mind getting the whole track to myself. Alright, here we go. Let's lock in. Well, they have come out. Odd. Came out really late. But fortunately no one's in our way, so that's the good thing. Let's go. Big game through Cops. There we go, over a second up. I think that was P7. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. I was expecting a lot worse,
Grid is all
but
set
we'll
then
take
for the race
that.
tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Hamilton, Ricciardo and Nico Rosberg. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Alright, so I think we're going to do a two-stop because the one-stop is going to eat away at the tyres, especially with the way I drive the car. So, obviously it's the worse strategy, the more worse strategy, but whatever. Yeah, we are going to absolutely get destroyed in this rivalry. We actually had a joint like the same sector too. Pretty cool, but he was like a second quicker than me in the fastest lap, so yeah, we just didn't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance against Rosberg. Him and Hamilton are the worst possible people we could have got a rivalry against.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
Okay. Finish higher than Nico Rosberg. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, we gotta finish the race in 9th or higher, that's the thing. Okay. Looks sunny, but since it's mixed conditions on the weekend, does that mean it's going to do like it did last episode, where it will rain at the end? Which actually might be really good, because, again, we have a big advantage in the rain over the AI in this game, so, yeah, maybe we should kind of hope for it. Whatever happens, it's time to get into the race. Time for the British Grand Prix. Let's do it.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such is the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hangar Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. With me today is a man who's no stranger to the thrills of Silverstone. He's a past winner here in sports cars, of course. It's our good friend Anthony Davidson. You seem particularly excited for this one, Ant. Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, just looking forward to it, Crofty. It's always a very special atmosphere, and also I started karting in the late 1980s, and I was here for that epic race in 1986 with Manson and Piquet fighting each other right here at my home Grand Prix. So coming back to Silverstone always means a lot. And looking at the crowd today, it's clear that none of that spirit has been lost. And also, we just have such a fantastic field this year. Some very close competition and conditions that should make for some great racing. I can't wait.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
All right.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo, a strong showing from the Australian. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, and Vettel, Amana, Raikkonen, Alonso, and Jenson Button, Massa, Sainz, Pascal Wehrlein, and Perez, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Daniel Kvyat, and Esteban Gutierrez, Magnussen, and Palmer, Marcus Ericsson, and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
All right. Yeah, we're definitely not doing the one stop. That's for sure. We're going to do the two stop. Might be slower, but I believe we can make up a lot of that time with the way we drive and also with overtakes and other things going on in the race. Of course, you know, this time doesn't actually, you know, it doesn't take into account the actual racing. So, yeah, this should be fine. Let's go for it. P7. Let's see how we do. We're underway. Vettel gets a good start. Bottas pretty slow. We could probably get past him on the first corner here. Oh, big impact. Somebody got whacked off track. I think that was Bottas. Should have given me a bit more space. Let's actually look at the replay of that. I did get forced. Yeah, come on, bro. I went wide. What does he expect me to do here, you know? Like, of course I'm coming back on track. And then Bottas just doesn't give me the room whatsoever, so you get absolutely no sympathy. And there's the safety car. You know what, we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart the session, why not? Oh no, shit. I don't know if we're on the right strategy now, but let's hope so. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Alright, let's go. Rich mix again. Bottas gets a better start this time. Yellow flags. I think there was a bit of collision behind. We're going to get down the inside of Bottas as we get green flags underway. Verstappen now making a move on Bottas. We seem to put him off balance. And there we go. Verstappen is passed. We're up into P4. So we've got 13 laps, okay. Not as much as I thought we would have. Hamilton leads, Rosberg behind. And there's Ricciardo in P3. Let's see if we can make some progress. Of course, we do have to wait till lap 3 for any sort of DRS, so we're going to be at a big pace disadvantage. Yeah, Verstappen is right on us now. He might pass us, you know. I'm going to take the left. What's Verstappen going to do? Decides against the overtake for now as Ricciardo goes after Rosberg. Were we supposed to pit then? I don't think so. For some reason it was blue though. When is our pit lap? I got no clue. We're on 37% tyre wear already. Are these old mediums? Crazy if so. I think these are old. Why are we on old softs? That's so odd. I'm so confused. I need to restart the session. Like, what is this strategy, bro? Why are we pitting on lap 1? What time does it want me to pit? Yeah, pit lap 1. What the hell? What the fuck? That's so weird. Why would it want me to pit on lap 1? Like, I may as well just go on the high tyre management then. Because the 2-stop isn't viable. Because it's making me use softs from qualifying. That's so weird. Yeah, limited to using the remaining tyre sets in your weekend allocation. And we only have one set of softs that wasn't a quali soft. So, yeah, I think we're just going to have to go with the high tyre management. The 1-stop. Because we've got no choice, pretty much, you know? This is the only thing we can do. Otherwise, we're just going to be at a severe disadvantage. So, it's good I spotted that, because otherwise, yeah, we would have been dropping like a fly. Right, here we go then. 3rd time restart. This time, whatever happens, we're keeping it. Oh, Verstappen gets hit by Bottas. No collision there. I'm going to dive down the inside of Bottas there. Get a bit aggressive with him. Oh, there's contact between him and Alonso. Man, the AI in this game. They just have no spatial awareness whatsoever, I swear. Right, but because of that, we actually lost a lot of time to the cars in front, so let's see if we can catch up. The tyre wear is still pretty high, so I'm pretty sure we used all of our softs in qualifying, so yeah, the 2-stop is literally impossible. Like, it's just a lot slower. There's no point in even attempting it. So we're doing 5 laps on these old-ass softs before moving on to mediums. And honestly, they might suggest a change in strategy, because I don't think we can do 5 laps on these, I'll tell you that. I don't know if the other cars are in the same situation. Bottas might be in a lot of trouble if that's him starting on mediums, because he'll be going on to worn softs, which is just wacky. Have to try and keep up for as long as we can. Cars behind might catch up as well. They are going to get further and further away, so we aren't going to get DRS anytime soon. But perhaps Hamilton and Rosberg could start fighting again, and we'll just gain more and more time on them. I don't know, we'll see.
We think there's a viable strategy change.
Yeah, I knew this would happen.
Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Lap 2 onto hards? Wait, hards were an option? What the fuck? Oh, keep current, so it would be a lap 3 pit onto mediums.
Okay, copy that.
Huh. Could try the hards. The tyre wear seems pretty high, so I think I'm gonna go for it, you know? Yeah, let's do it, why not? Let's do the long strat on the hardest tyres possible.
DRS is now available.
So if we wanted to go on the hards, we probably should have pitted on that lap, but it is what it is. We're not that far off of Ricciardo, but we're also not that far away from the cars behind neither. The tyre wear on the front left is gopping. We're still within 2 seconds of Danny Rick though, so not the worst thing.
If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Okay, so we got a fully dry British Grand Prix. Cool. I know, dude, I know. Oh, we went quicker this time. We got very worn tyres. The Mercedes coming in now. I don't know which one it is. It's probably Rosberg. Jesus, man. I thought that it was fine the way we did that before. Or maybe I just did it a bit too late this time. Right. I don't know if Rosberg's pitting or if that's Hamilton. I'm guessing it's Hamilton. Yeah, it is Hamilton. It's Hamilton. Right, here we come. On to hard tyres till the end of the race. This could be a bad idea, but fuck it. Let's just roll with it. We're going to have a lot more tyre wear to play with as well. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I'm concerned about, so, you know. We're going to have some growing pains at first, though. We are back in 21st. But we'll see what happens. I've never gone onto the hards in a race before, so this is a new experience either way. Definitely not getting the win here, that's for sure. I wonder if anyone else will go on hards, because our team suggested it, so there must be a few more teams that will do the same. Felipe Nasser in the Sauber caught up in some kind of collision.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Soon.
Pascal has come into the pits. Pascal in the pits now.
Need the extra speed while everyone's coming out of pits. Tyre wear is still pretty high, even for hards. This is wild, bro. I've always hated Silverstone, mainly for the tyre wear. Well, we're ahead of Verstappen. I think we were ahead of him anyway. He's on mediums, so he is going to pass us very, very soon. I think my objective at this point is just to score points. If we can score points, it's pretty successful. Yeah, it might be best to let Verstappen pass, otherwise you might get caught in a collision. I'm just going to stick to the left, see what he does. You don't want to go for it. Alright, so we've got another lap in front of Verstappen, that's fine. I'd rather he overtake us so we could possibly get some DRS off of him and he can pull us through the field. We're up into P3 though.
Rosberg's just taken first place.
Got a lot of tyre wear. I'm going to have to bump fuel mix down to standard now. Try and give Verstappen the space. Side by side. And we are still in front. These HUDs doing bits. Not as bad as I thought they would be. Please don't try it into maggots, bro. Thank you. Right, he should overtake us now. He does have DRS as well. Oh my god, okay. I squeezed him a bit much there. My fault. My bad. Alright, let's try that again. This time give Max a little bit more space. Very close racing between me and Max Verstappen. But once again we come out on top. I'm not even necessarily trying, he's just not quick enough to overtake.
So the gap to our teammate is 12.0 seconds.
Could we be picking up a podium here? Who knows? There's not that many laps left to go, and there's a big pack behind us. Me and Verstappen are on our own. Rosberg and Ricciardo are on their own. Right. Oh, seriously? Oh, mate, this AI, man. This AI is stupid. Alright, chuck it on Rich Mix. Let's keep up with Verstappen as long as we can.
Rosberg's out in front.
Come on. There's DRS. We're not quicker than Max Verstappen, but this DRS might help equalize. Oh my god, game. Right, we may have lost the podium. But I did say I'd still be happy with points, so...
The
Yeah, Verstappen's already a second ahead. That's how bad these hards are. Better than I thought they would be, but whatever. I wonder if the guys up front will be pitting again. Probably not. Massa's the one behind, got no clue where Hamilton is. He must have got caught up in a right kerfuffle. Last I checked, he was in front of us, but Rosberg's in P1. So Hamilton must have pitted a second time. Something must have happened with Hamilton. I don't know. We can have a look at the race director. Where is he? Oh, God. Yeah, something definitely happened. He had to pit a second time. But it doesn't say any collision with anybody. So why has Hamilton done a two-stop? That's very odd. And Rosberg's going to get a huge amount of points from that. We'll get a huge amount of points versus Hamilton as well, because it doesn't look like he's even going to score points. I really want to know what happened, but it's not like we can look at the full race replay on this game like we can on the newer games. Yeah, we'll put that back down to standard. But yeah, pretty easy P4. Shame we couldn't get a podium, but P4 is a lot better than I thought we were going to get. And it's still an improvement over where we started as well. So, yeah, this has gone really well. I really want to know what happened with Hamilton, but I got no clue. All I know is he had to take a second stop. Must have hit his wing on someone and had to go repair it. I really don't know. Yellow flags behind. Massa's out.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Engine failure for Felipe Massa.
The gap to teammate is 17.5 seconds.
Is there going to be a safety car or anything? Is Massa going to get off safely? Vettel's also on hard, so we weren't the only ones. We were just the best ones. But yeah, we're well off Verstappen at this point, about 4 seconds now. High tyre wear even on the hards. I'm glad we changed the strategy, because mediums would have been dreadful. Let's put Rich Mix back on for the remainder of the race.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Yeah, Vettel will be catching up, so I want to make sure we're far enough away so that he doesn't even get within DRS.
The gap behind us is 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, that's not much. Mana Goat beating Vettel. Ferrari are not very good in this game, at least in my career mode so far. Getting harder to get through these corners. 57% tyre wear. The mediums would have been a nightmare if we stayed on that strategy.
They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Ferrari are second, but become 4th fastest because of Williams and Red Bull. Yeah. McLaren are pretty quick in this game as well. In my career mode currently, they're doing really good for upgrades.
This is your final lap of the race.
Don't ever say McLaren are fast in 16. They are! Maybe not in real life, obviously, but in my game, they are. They both got into Q3, and both out-qualified me. I think. No. They got P9 and 10. But they still got there pretty comfortably, and they get there more often than not. God, look at that tyre wear. Jesus. Absolutely crazy. Nico Rosberg takes the win. No idea what happened to Hamilton, but I don't even think he's scoring points, which is a big knock on the championship. Did a McLaren 2017 career, and in round 4 already having engine problems. Well, we got a P4 at Silverstone, a lot better than I thought we were going to get.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
So much tyre wear, even on the hardest compound. Like, these would be super hards by today's standards. And still about 60-odd% on the front left. It's crazy.
Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened.
P7 for Jenson Button. God, that helmet is awesome. I always love Button's helmets.
Today after that excellent race.
Yeah.
They've excelled here as they
I'm on legend difficulty, and we're still having a great time.
Are on top today.
Double Red Bull podium as well.
And now let's take a look.
Hamilton ended up recovering to P9. That's how good the Mercedes was, because when we last checked, he was like 17th.
And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver
2 points for Hamilton versus 26 for
I think I'd
Rosberg.
go for Nico Rosberg. Quality stuff.
And he leads the championship by 11 points now.
It was a tough race.
And we're not far off of Hamilton. Russia, they always crash. I didn't get many crashes at Russia.
I hope you can join us at the next
So I did
race
win
to
that
see
race
just who will come out on
because
top.
Mercedes wouldn't stop fighting. Same for Baku, same for Austria. But this time round, P4, not too bad. Pretty good, actually. So next episode, which will be next Tuesday, will be at Hungary. So that one, we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not too sure about it, though. But yeah, we're definitely losing the rivalry to Rosberg. He's halfway there already. Absolutely insane. Contract event, okay.
Hey, it's good to see you. I just finished these new contract offers. Check them out. Let me know what you want to do.
New team! Oh my god. Your amazing performance on and off the track has garnered interest from other teams. Take a look at the offers and see if any interest you. Keep an eye out for blah blah blah, whatever that logo means. Affiliated teams, as they often offer enhanced initial contracts. We can change teams! I didn't know we could do that in this game. So we could stay at Manor. We could go to Toro Rosso. We could go to McLaren Honda, which actually I think is the better car at this point. Toro Rosso and Haas are definitely worse. Well, I think I'm going to stick with Manor. If we get another, like... Man, I wish it was like Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, or even Renault. Well, actually, no, Renault are not good in this game. From 16 to 23, you can change team in middle season. Oh, so it started here, did it? Okay. So this is officially middle of the season now. That's a shame. I would have wanted like to move to Ferrari, Red Bull or Mercedes and properly go for the championship, but yeah. With these offers, McLaren is very tempting, right? Because, I mean, it's a totally unique engine sound, and also it is a better car than the Manor. Right now in the career mode, though I think we're going to be overtaking them soon. Toro Rosso is worse. Haas is definitely worse. So we're going to stick with Manor. Toro Rosso have the Aura livery. I don't like the onboard of the Toro Rosso in this game. I don't like the weird gold lines on the sides. I mean, off-board, right? From the outside, it looks great. Obviously. Especially with the old... like really detailed bull. Looks awesome, but the onboard, I'm not really a big fan of it compared to the other ones we've had. But that is Silverstone P4, not bad at all. Toro Rosso and Red Bull with the worst engine in 2016? No. It'd be Honda, McLaren Honda, right? Honda's worse than Renault. R&D event, and here we are at Hungary.
Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
There we go. Another drag reduction, which might actually be pretty good for Hungary, although I think downforce would have been a better upgrade for this particular circuit. Wait, Renault is the second worst in 2016. Yeah, behind Honda. But McLaren, speaking of McLaren Honda, they have done double upgrades, and so have Toro Rosso. So let's have a look at the R&D chart. Toro Rosso, yeah, they're not far off of us. Haas would have been a really bad decision to move to, and then McLaren are ahead of us as well. They're doing pretty good. They're actually P6. They're P6. They've scored a healthy amount of points. Button's got 40 points, I think. Might be 48. I'm not too sure. Can't really see, my face cam blocks it, and then Alonso's got 18, so Button's doing a lot better with the McLaren than Alonso is, but they are both still scoring points, so it's a pretty good car. That's probably why McLaren wanted to hire me. Like, they see Button scoring all these points, and then Alonso's not doing so well, but whatever. Red Bull being purple, so strange to see in line of performance. Oh yeah. But, like, there's so many blue teams, right? You've got Manor Racing, Toro Rosso, Sauber. You know, there's only so much shades of blue that they can do, especially since Toro Rosso is virtually the same. I guess Red Bull is a bit darker, but, you know, they already have so many blues. I mean, we've got Williams as well. Technically, Mercedes counts as a blue. Like, there's so many blue. So much blue. But anyway, guys, that concludes this episode of F1 2016 Career Mode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Next episode will be at the Hungaroring next Tuesday, and then on Thursday What do we have? Germany. Oh, we got Hockenheim. Okay. Interesting. So I'm excited for that one since I've never driven that in a career mode before. So that one's going to be interesting. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow on the Tomb Raider 2 and F125 streams. Until then, peace.